Yo, what's up, my YouTube fam? October the 19th, 2012, director Spike Lee released his brand new documentary on the King of Pop titled Bad 25. It was in theaters for a short while, then it went to DVD. Now you can get the DVD, I believe, on Michael Jackson's website. This was to celebrate the 25th anniversary Bad by Michael Jackson. When Spike Lee does a documentary, he does a documentary the right way. No fluff, no wacko jacko stuff. Pure entertainer, songwriter, performer, Michael Jackson. This documentary focused on the people who worked on the album, who worked with Michael Jackson, performed on the album. He wanted to know how to feel to have a daunting task to follow up only the biggest selling album of all time to this day, Thriller. There was a 5-year gap between Thriller and Bad. And Michael Jackson loved the challenge. According to the people close to him, he didn't care how well Thriller did. He wanted to top it with Bad. A daunting task. He was so hyped to do this. Wherever he stayed, man, in hotels across the world, he had a red wax marker, and he would write on the mirrors in all the hotel rooms 100 million, meaning he wanted to sell another 100 million for the album Bad. Well, he didn't quite make it that far, but the album did well. To this day, his second best-selling album of all time for the late, great King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Spike Lee didn't want to hear the mess, the wacko jacko stuff, all the weird things. He wanted to focus on the music and the artists and the behind-the-scenes footage, what it took to make this album. When you watch this documentary, it's a lot of never before seen footage of working on this album, up close and personal with Michael Jackson, the engineers, the singers, everybody who worked on this album. He had fans that was famous. Mariah Carey, Questlove, they loved Michael and Prince. And in the 80s, you had to love one or the other. No. Spike Lee said, no, I love them both. I love both of these guys. Matter of fact, Michael Jackson and Prince was born the same year, and I'm a year older than them because I was born the year before them. I grew up with Michael Jackson and Prince. I love them both. As a kid, I love Michael, Prince, and Stevie Wonder. Here I am, a director, and I work with all three of them, Stevie, Michael, and Prince. Spike Lee said it was a dream come true. Hell, Spike Lee directed a Michael Jackson video from his History album. That song, They Don't Care About Us. He did 2 versions of it, one in Brazil and one in New York. In New York, they made it look like a prison inside. And Michael Jackson's a fascinating character, man. His vocal coach said this man had range. And Michael Jackson didn't talk in his natural voice. Hi, I'm Michael Jackson. And that wasn't his real voice, his real speaking voice. It was much deeper. But for some reason, he chose to, yes, hi, how you doing? He chose to talk in that voice, man. I don't know why, nobody does. But one day, Spike got caught off guard by Michael Jackson and his normal, real voice. Again, he was in New York, setting up the set to make it look like a prison for that song, They Don't Care About Us. And it had a craft table. What that means, it's a table with all the snacks and food and things. And my man Spike was over there getting some snacks. And a voice behind him said, hey, Spike. And Spike said he turned around and jumped. He said, God dang, scared the hell out of me, Michael. And Michael's like, hey, man, how much longer is it going to take to set up this set? And he's like, all right, Mike, let me get me a snack and I'll be right there to finish setting up. He said, look, I heard it with my own ears. I'm an eyewitness. Matter of fact, I'm an ear witness. Michael Jackson has a deep speaking voice. Man, Spike is a trip. But he said, man, Michael Jackson was focused. He was determined. From the time Thriller came out and Bad, that 5-year gap, he recorded 66 songs for the album Bad. And if you remember, that album only got what, 10, 11 tracks? So they wanted to pick the perfect songs to go on that album. They want to have a song on that album to hit every demographic. Bad. So yeah, I'm tough now. I'm more masculine. Dirty Diana, the rock crowd, but still, I'm mean and masculine. The way you make me feel, I'm very masculine. I'm going after the ladies. Yeah. Can't Stop Loving You, the love ballad. Michael Jackson has everything predetermined in his head what he wants to do. Everything is calculated with Michael Jackson. And there was a period where we all felt, as a black audience, Michael lost touch of his roots in between Bad and Thriller. The whole Wacko Jacko stuff started coming out, and we were like, oh, Michael Jackson's turning white. Then right before Bad came out, images of his new look were starting to surface. I'm like, this dude is 2 shades lighter than he was 4 years ago. It's before we knew about the disease. Michael didn't talk about it publicly, but it was obvious this man was lighter. We're like, oh man, this man, he wants the white money so bad he changed his skin tone. Well, we all know later it was a disease. But I remember Spike was talking about the day before his release on a Monday night CBS special. It was a dedication to the previous years and success of all of Michael Jackson's accolades. He was with the Jackson 5, the Jacksons, Off the Wall, Thriller. Then, as Michael liked to say, the short film debuted of Bad. And Michael Jackson said, look, I want to shoot a film. I want Martin Scorsese to take me to the Bronx and put me in the hood so I can show the black folks I'm still down. If you remember that video, Michael Jackson was going to a prep school. His homies came back and said, hey, what's up, man? Summertime in the Bronx. What's up, dude? You back? You back? College boy? You know, what's up? Have you changed? Light-skinned man? And at the head of the whole crew was Wesley Snipes. And Spike Lee said, man, I seen that dude on film. I'm like, dude, I want that dude to be in my movie Do the Right Thing. I want him to be Radio Raheem. But unfortunately, Wesley Snipes already agreed to another project, but his next film and the one after that, oh, he got Wesley Snipes to be in this movie. Mo Better Blues and also Jungle Fever. Yeah, Wesley made a big impression on Spike Lee in that short film / video of Bad. If you've seen the video, you know what happens. He's been pushed and pushed. They call him weak, soft, and he changes outfits in the subway and sings his ass off and say, look, I'm bad and you know it. I'm bad. Tight video. And back then, you know, Michael Jackson was pretty bad. Man. He was tough. He was real tough. But this documentary, man, is amazing. He said he wants to do the trifecta because he did also another documentary on Off the Wall, and he wants to do one on Thriller. Those are the 3 main albums. He's called it the trilogy that made Michael Jackson great. But Bad 25, man, check it out. If you love Michael Jackson and you love Spike Lee, dude, it's the perfect mixture of delicious gumbo of music, entertainment, and get into the mind of a brilliant artist. Michael Jackson, there would never be another. And how he changed music forever. Michael Jackson once said, look, I don't make white music, I don't make black music, I make music. And Bad, to this very day, is a great album. This song had 5 #1 consecutive hits. And if you only got 10, 11 songs on your album, half the album went to #1 consecutively on the radio. Michael Jackson's a bad man, no pun intended. Have you seen this documentary? You need to check it out. Bad 25, directed by Spike Lee. And also, it debuted also later on ABC on Thanksgiving Day. Spike, love you, bruh. You a bad man. You and Michael Jackson deserve each other to work with each other. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. If I offend you, then you don't understand me. But if I inspire you, you will learn to love me. I'm out. And it's just my point of view. Hello. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Without you, there's no me. And do us a favor, stop by the website at www.blacktastic.net and pick up some merchandise. Get yourself a hat or pick up a t-shirt. It's things like that that help keep the channel going. And also, feel free to leave a donation on the home page at www.blacktastic.net. Thank you all so much. Again, you make this so much fun. Without you, there's no me. Until next time, see you later.